So one can, you are going too fast or too slow. Go behind, go behind. Go slowly, slowly, don't haste. Gaur Sundar explained to his student, hey, wait. You're just, because of their propensity, they could not understand that every syllable and word stimulate Krishna consciousness and are therefore not different from the absolute truth. Gaur Sundar explained to his students that one can derive real meaning of a book by discussing and studying through Vidvad Rudi. So the meanings of the verses, that is sutras, the formisms, and the purports can be understood if we go through Vidvad Rudi, the explanation given by enlightened people, or the explanation given for enlightened people. He further explained that it is totally prohibited to consider that there is a difference between Lord Vishnu and his transcendental holy name. So the explanation of the formisms by enlightened people, they direct towards Krishna, glorifying Krishna. So Krishna and his name are non-different. Namachintamani Krishna Caitanya Rasavigraha Purna Shuddho Nityamukto Abhindatvam Nama Namino. There is no difference. Whenever one sees a distinction between Lord and his name, it is to be understood that he is compelled by Ajnana Rudi. Meera, I think, are you there in the class? Meera, somebody else should do this. I cannot go on telling this, Meera.
Yes, Mataji.
You're not aware what you're doing. I think you're doing something else. Go through when I am studying also. There is a distinction between Lord and his name. Somebody sees that and he is in Ajnana Rudi and bewildered by the illusory energy of the Lord. Very nicely it has been said. If a person sees difference, oh, I love Krishna, but I don't love to chant his name. What is the purpose of chanting his name? Somebody may say. Somebody is seeing difference between Lord and his devotees. Somebody is seeing difference between Lord and his form. Somebody is seeing difference between Lord and his external manifestation as Srimad Bhagavatam. That is Ajnana Rudi. Like yesterday, what is the purpose of studying or memorizing the shlokas? You are actually taking Krishna, drinking Krishna. Pibata Rasamalayam. You are drinking the verses. Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka. That only Rasikas can do. Rasika means advanced devotees. They like to drink Bhagavatam. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukhamukhad amrutadra samyutam pibata bhagatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. So the rasika, they see Krishna in every verse. The moment we consider name and Bhagavatam to be different, again that is Ajnana. They are correlated with each other, they are non-different from each other. Muhuraho, always, they just want to drink holy name. They just want to go on drinking the holy name. Go on memorizing and studying the verses. Memorizing is only in the initials. One is, it's not memorizing. It is relishing the verses. There's a verse in Bhagavatam which says, Nivrittatar Shayrupagiyamanat Bhava Aushada Shotra Mano Viramat. So two things happen. When a person is in a diseased condition, for him, because he's filled with so many desires, for him, Bhagavatam or the teachings becomes like a medicine. But for a person who is in the stage of Manobhiramat, he is an advanced devotee, then he loves, he relishes. So at that time, it automatically enters. There's something known as a ratta, something known as a relishing. Ratta marna. We are not into ratta marna. We should not do that. We should do anvaya. Try to understand the verses, relish the verses, contemplate the verses. Automatically the verses enter. Why? The verses are not different from Krishna. When Krishna says that I have gone to my abode, Krishna Sudamo Pagate, Dharmagyana Adivi Saha, Kalau Nashtadrishamesham, Puranar Padunoditaha. Kalau nashta dushamesham. Krishna has, when he leaves to his abode, dharma jnana adivi saha, kalau nashta dushamesham purana arko adanodita. For this Kali Yuga, he manifests himself as Srimad Bhagavatam. Previous verse is over or what? Haribol, just go in the previous purport.
Yes, Mataji, you explained na, that then only move to the next verse.
Great.
The Lord and the Holy Name.
From the pure transcendental Vibhad Rudi, every sound unfolding in the spiritual sky of Krishna's service is completely non-different from the Lord and his holy name. This line was remaining. At that time, Vishwambar had no realization of words meaning other than their being indicative of the transcendental holy name situated in the spiritual sky. So Vishwambar had no realization of word meanings other than their being indicative. So in every word, what did he see? He saw only Krishna. So every word, every sound unfolding in the spiritual sky of Krishna's service is completely non-different from the Lord. So this is Vidvad Rudi, the pure transcendental Vidvad Rudi. So whatever sound, so realized souls, when they hear the chirping of the birds also, they can see Omkar in it. We see as birds chirping. We see it at a gross level. But when a Vidvat Rudi sees a thing, how he sees Thavara Jangama dekhi na dekhe Tara Murti. Sarvatra hoye nija Ishtadeva Spurti. So what is he seeing? He is seeing Sarvatra hoye Ishtadeva Spurti. He is seeing Krishna in everything. When he hears the sound, he can see, he can hear the chanting of the holy name. For that, you can imagine what type of consciousness he can have. That is why it doesn't matter for that person to stay in robberies or anywhere. It doesn't matter. It matters us only. We want all the comfort zone. Whenever we go to Yatra also, we want comfort zone. The first question what we ask is, how is the room? We can understand how much Ajnana Rudi we are. Because we have seen Dham to be different from Krishna and equal to a city. That is our understanding and our way of realization. What is the realization? In ignorance. In ignorance, we have seen that we have considered Dham also as one of the city, and seeing Dham non-different from Krishna, and seeing Dham non-different, and not seeing Dham non-different from Vaikuntha Loka. The first question what we are asking is whether we have wonderful rooms, whether we have English toilet. In Vaikuntha, if you ask all these things, Jai Vijay will kick us out from there. But then there will be complaint, you're all not arranging good rooms, because we are too much engrossed in our ajnana, in our ignorance, thinking that this facility is going to protect us. Facility is going to protect us from all the difficulties in life. When the death is going to come, we don't know. Are we preparing ourselves for the examination called death? Or we are just engrossed in our materialistic life to such an extent, somewhere here, somewhere there, little bit devotion. Why such type of deep consciousness in Krishna is not there? Because still our faith is dwindling. Still our faith is not strong. Still we are a sadhaka doing bhajana kriya and in the level of anartha nivritti. Prabhu bole sarva kala satya Krishna nama sarva shastre Krishna bai na balai aina. The holy names of Krishna are eternal truth. All scriptures explain Krishna and nothing else. Now see, this is the answer for yesterday's question. Why we are studying scriptures? Because they are explaining about Krishna. Why we are chanting the holy name? To invoke Krishna. So seeing scriptures separate from holy name, again that is ignorance. So holy names of Krishna are eternal truth. Yes, they are the eternal truth. And what is the scripture doing? The scripture is explaining Krishna and nothing else. And why are we learning the verses? So that we are drinking Krishna. We don't want to forget Krishna even for a moment. Today I saw the blackboard in the kitchen of Narayana. Jumur has written there. Salokya Sashti Samipya Sarupya Kattvamapyuta Dhiyamanam na Pashyanti Vinamat Sevanam Janaha. So kitchen is having this in the blackboard. Then I saw in the hall they have kept one verse. Means every day that writing and memorizing, seeing and cooking and doing that. It's a very nice practice. Savai mana Krishna padaravindayoho. So whenever you go and come, you are seeing that verse. When you are seeing that verse, what you are doing, you are trying to recollect and you are trying to absorb it. First is seeing, then is recollection, then is absorption. That point of absorption is vidvada rudha. When you are seeing, you may see it in a different way. And that is known as Agyana Rudha. When you're just seeing, you're not able to understand. Agyana Rudha, you're just seeing it. When you're trying to recollect it, then you are now coming from the stage of Agyana, slowly, learning, sadharana. Then absorption is Vidvada Rudha. The more we practice, we absorb in that verse. So then, Dhiyamanam na Pashyanti, Vinamat Sevanam Jana. I want your service, O Krishna. Or what is the use of even coming to Vaikuntha and sitting there? So, since there is no material difference between name of Krishna and Krishna himself, the form of Krishna, which is the personified source of time, and his holy names are not at all the undivided truth. All Vaishnava literatures aim no other than Krishna. Even Harivamsha speaks about it. Vede Ramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tathadav Ante cha Madhye cha Hari Sarvatra Giyate. In the Vedic literature, including Ramayana, Purana, Mahabharata, from the very beginning, Adav, to the end, Ante cha, as well as within the middle, Madhye cha, only Hari, the supreme truth, is explained. We'll say we are all students of Bhagavatam, na? From where Ramayana came. Where did Vedas come? We are very allergic to this word Vedas. Oh, we are not Veda parties because we don't know how to study Vedas. Simple. We don't know how to study Vedas. We don't know how to study Ramayana. That is why we become very allergic to Vedas, Ramayana. Prabhupada said only Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada has also told Ramayana and Vedas. Prabhupada cannot go away from the disciplic succession. He has spoken what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has spoken. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur speaks what Vrindavan Das Thakur has spoken. So the Acharyas, they are very much clear that every scripture speaks about Krishna. Krishna and his name are non-different. How to know Krishna? These are the favorable ways to know Krishna. Or the mundane intelligence. It is impossible to study Krishna, to know Krishna. Because our intelligence goes in so many mundane things. We are interested in many things like shopping, body comforts, TV, so many news from different channels, what is going on in the world. Why we are eager to know all these things? So you say, "Jankari hona chahiye." Some पूरे विश्व में क्या हो रहा है? We should know. Okay, even if you know, what are we going to understand by that? Or any relief are we going to go and give? Okay, by knowing that, we can relate to the truth which has been given in the Shastras, that this material world is a Shashwatam Dukkhalayam. At least try to know that by knowing the news which happens around the world. So the only person who can relieve us from this Ashashwatam Dukkhalayam is Krishna. Harta Karta Palayita Krishna se Ishvara Aja Bhava Adi Sava Krishnera Kinkara. So Lord is the Harta, Karta, Palayati, and Annihilator. Everything begins from him, Adi. Everything beginning from Lord Brahma and Shiva, and Lord Shiva is his servant. So everything which emanates from Lord Brahma, Shiva, everybody is his servant only. He is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer. Krishna, that is why is God, G-O-D, generator, operator, destroyer. Krishna is the supreme personality of God, the cause of all causes. He is the original creator, maintainer, annihilator of all universes. Wherever Lord Brahma, Lord Rudra are described as the creator, annihilator, it is to be understood that they are empowered secondary agents under the instructions of Krishna. And therefore they are established. Go further. So in this way, we should understand that he is the creator, annihilator. So now he acts in the form of Brahma and Rudra. Meera Mataji, have you slept? Go further. Sometimes Bhagavatam gives a very good.
Mataji, it is taking time, Mataji. If I move also now, it is taking few minutes to go down like that. The Zoom.
How is it that Chandrapati used to do very smoothly? Should learn something. And therefore they are established as predominating deities of modes of passion and ignorance. So Lord manifests in Guna Swarupa, Gunavataras, as Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So we'll try to stop here. So to understand that God, who is creator, maintainer, destroyer, one has to understand every syllable in the scriptures mean Krishna. So this is how love for Krishna will grow when we serve Srimad Bhagavatam, when we serve the devotees, when we serve his holy name, when we serve him in person. That means we are serving his form. When we appreciate his qualities, then automatically we are not separate from Krishna. We are not separated even for a fraction of a moment from Krishna. Okay, any doubts? No doubt.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी.
Yeah.
माता जी एक जरा डाउट था. इट इज लाइक ये जो आपने भी इस लेक्चर में बताया फेथ, बिकॉज फेथ इज एवरीथिंग विच डिटरमाइंस कि हमारी स्पिरिचुअल जो ग्रोथ है कैसी है, कहाँ जा रही है. तो ये जो बहुत वाइडली यूज्ड वर्ड है, बट इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड इन द सेंस कि अगर मैं अपने आप को ही ले लूं, मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता हूँ कि 100% फेथ है या 100% फेथ नहीं है, क्योंकि फेथ है नहीं है तो देयर विल बी डेफिनेटली अ परसेंटेज.
कोमल श्रद्धा, कनिष्ठ अधिकारी, मध्यम अधिकारी, and उत्तम अधिकारी. The levels of faith in every adhikari is different.
Yes.
So faith is a word, but which type of shraddha? Is it komala? Komala means in a very delicate stage. In that stage, the faith may go also. It little bit. Now, yes, the faith has become stronger. The faith is there in Lord, but not in the devotees. And stronger is faith is there in the Lord also, in the devotees also. But not trying to keep the non-devotees separate. But faith in the advanced stage is how to connect everybody in Krishna consciousness. He has so much of faith that he can even refute others by his competitive knowledge in the Shastras. Madhyamandikari Bhakta, he has faith in the Shastras but not very competent to refute the argument. So faith is a common word, but it depends upon how much degree of faith is there. That is why the best thing is Ado Guru Padashraya. Serve the spiritual master, have faith in the spiritual master to such an extent, then slowly, the faith matures. And faith in devotion becomes stronger. And that becomes an asset. Okay.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Any other doubt? You know, today I don't have blood in the body. Two physicians have come, they're not finding my vein. And then when they prick, they did not find any blood. Okay. Okay, stop here. Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you
Hare
very much.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Dhanavad
Mataji.
Pranam.
Dandavat pranam.